It is my honor and great joy to welcome you all to this AJAN assembly, praying that you have a pleasant stay in Nairobi and in this place, and that linked together for life, we may have a successful and fruitful gathering. The last time we had such a gathering was in June 2012, when we were celebrating the 10-year anniversary of AJAN. During the 2012 gathering, we adopted a triennial plan drafted a year earlier, which would pave the way for the actions of AJAN. We also made public a program for the prevention of HIV and AIDS among youth, which was to be piloted in some 7 countries. This in order to have it tested among the youth of secondary and tertiary education. Today, we are gathered to glance back at what we have been able to do in our efforts to promote life to the full, in order to engage ourselves with more determination, but also in a relevant, effective, and sustainable way, taking in account the trends and the challenges of our time. In fact, as an apostolic body engaged in various capacities in this social apostolate of the Society of Jesus and of the Church, it is crucial to us, it is crucial for us to step back and get engaged in a dialogue of discernment, asking ourselves, what is the call of the Lord to us in the midst of the reality of AIDS today? For many, HIV and AIDS is not an issue anymore. As a result, little attention and even less financial resources are invested in the fight against the AIDS epidemic. But we are all well placed to know that the AIDS epidemic is still there, with persisting challenges, including the huge one of stigma, the burden of poverty, distant healthcare infrastructures, so forth and so on and so forth. We are all aware that AIDS is not only a health problem, but also it's also about a burning social justice and development issue. What is then the aggiornamento, the updating we need to do so as to show creative fidelity to our vocation in the midst of scarcity of resources and guarantee an evangelical service of the promotion of the fullness of life in a relevant, effective, and sustainable manner. This assembly offers an opportunity to reflect on where we have come from, where we are now, and where we hope to go in relation to the AIDS epidemic. We will be hearing the findings of the evaluation of EAP, as well as of the past strategic plan implementation. And we will be involved in the process of defining a realistic future for AJAN. We will also share about our activities. We will seek to identify our areas of excellencies or best practices in order to build on them to improve our services as a network. But first and foremost, we will also learn where to find the resources for AIDS work today. And our experience tells us that this is a burning issue, having access to the resources for the work. We will learn what it takes for us to move beyond our traditional and limited sources of funding to have access to other resources available in order to serve better. With all this on our agenda, needless for me to abound in words. Allow me to end here wishing a successful session and calling for your contribution to make this time of discernment a fruitful one. A fruitful one ad maiorem Dei Gloria. May the Lord bless us and be with us now and always. Thank you.